10. Okay, good. Okay, you.
Okay. Well, I was wondering, like, if there were ever any, like, I know you go to a lot of conventions. If there were any, like, cosplays that were just, like, too risque and you thought,
Oh yeah, definitely. Too many to mention.
like,
Because here's the thing, and I'll say this, and like, please, you guys know better than to think that I'm the prude. But I don't think that dressing as the adult version of chocolate is appropriate for a show where there's kids. Like, I just don't. If you want to have an adult costume contest, rock on. You can be topless, charge. You know, charge money and ID people at the door. But not anywhere where it affects children or where a parent can't bring their kids in, because what that will do is that will affect a parent's ability to think this is okay. And I would much rather my kid be in an environment where they're encouraged to read and be creative and learn about another culture. But if the first thing a parent sees is a woman with like 2 strips of clothing on that are not bigger than a rubber band, they're not going to let their young daughter or their young son come around. So like, I think all things good and well in their place. Like, I'm not against people being naked in a room where little kids can't get in. But I also think that costumes should be respectful. My big problem right now, we were just talking about it with Italia, is right now, no, don't clap. When you hear this, you won't be clapping. In Boston, some kids who thought they were dressed as Germany, which were not, they were dressed as Nazis, complete with swastikas, posed for a photo shoot at the Holocaust Memorial, and almost didn't make it out with their life, and as it should have been. Because Boston people don't mess around too. They're like, hey, what are you doing over there? Like, they're like they were not having any part of it. But I think that it's fine to dress up, and we love dressing up and putting on costumes, but let's not do it to make people mad or to be disrespectful to anybody. And I'm not that guy. Like, I'm usually the little ratty, disrespectful one, but like, there's a limit, and if you want to do this as a convention, you can't walk around nude. You just can't. Like, I don't do that at home, so why would I do it here? So yeah, we got time for like just 1 or 2 more. It's kind of good. Yes. It's the whatever panel, so you can ask out of subject questions. Would I sign your what? Oh yeah, but not, I mean, not right now. Because here's why. Like, I think that signing anything in this room right after my panel would create a big problem, because you can't sign one thing. Like, that's the hardest thing for me as a fan who is also an actor. I never want to say no to any autograph, but I also know the logistics of this. I helped run a convention in Columbus, Ohio, and now I'm on staff at one in Houston. If one person has an autograph, then somebody else that's leaving tomorrow wants one, and then it's like a snowball. Yeah, it does. And I just signed autographs for like an hour and a half. Like, I just literally came off my autograph session to this panel. So I won't mind signing it in the proper place, or if you catch me at an off time, but I can't do it in here. But I'm not afraid of signing a Death Note. I don't believe in the Tooth Fairy, so tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yeah, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yeah. Scott McNeil is very superstitious. He won't sign a Death Note. Like, totally won't sign a Death Note. I do not believe in ghosts or the Tooth Fairy or flying saucers or anything like that. So I will sign a Death Note. I will sign a flower. I will sign, yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. I want to ask him because he's got the dead baby, but you. I'm going to stick with manga because I don't watch unlicensed anime. It is illegal, and it's the reason the anime industry is dying, not just here, but in Japan. Our inability to wait a year to see something is the reason that Gonzo used to have 2 giant studios, and now they have 1 in Nerima. So I don't watch anything illegal, and I would definitely encourage you to go to YouTube. This is the only thing I think that's good on YouTube. Go to YouTube and look up my name and the word fansub, and you'll find out a whole world of information about what that has done to the anime industry. That being said, there was a wonderful manga that was started, and I wouldn't have been in it because it's all girls, but or it's mainly girls. A manga called Desert Coral, and unfortunately, it only went like 2 or 3 volumes, and then they stopped working on it. But I was totally fascinated with it. I thought the scenic design in it was gorgeous, and it's something that I would have loved to have seen realized as an animated project, but it just never got off the ground. So, is yours quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask you, do you want to do a trick?
Oh, no. We've already had one actor hurt themselves. If I stepped on that, the gods of fortune would, I wouldn't even be able to pull up a fakie. I'd probably hit my chin. Yeah, he said we only have one wheelchair. Definitely, but I do, I may be bringing my skateboard with me to Winnipeg when I come back up to go to Icon, because there's a skate park at the Forks, and it's gorgeous. And every time I'm there, I'm like, I really should have brought my platinum. I really should have brought my girl deck. I always want to. So I may, when I come back for Icon, I actually may bring my deck and some pads so I can go to the Forks and skate. Because I'm not really a park kid. I'm more of a street rat kid as far as skating goes. But I like a good concrete park. They're fun to skate. So, but here's a little bit of that. I learned to ollie on a carpet though. That's how I learned to ollie, was inside. Because outside on the sidewalk, I kept losing my balance and almost busting my ASS. So, my bum. Thank you. It's the British word for it.